So they've been on a long road trip and have had just a long time coming to our school. So we're really, really happy for them to be here. And I'm going to give it over to Logan, one of the roadies, who will talk to you more about what you'll be seeing in the film today.
Thank you guys so much. Like she said, my name's Logan, and I'm a full-time volunteer with Invisible Children. I know many of you guys know who we are. Your school's been so supportive in the past. And so I just want to thank you guys for all the support you've shown us and over the past years in fundraising and stuff like that. And so for those of you who maybe don't know who we are, we're a nonprofit that's working to end the longest running conflict in Africa. And it's a conflict that's been going on for the past 26 years, and it's still going on to this day as I speak. And there's this rebel army called the LRA, or the Lord's Resistance Army, and they've been abducting and attacking vulnerable communities for the past 26 years. And so we started in 2003, and we're working to end this conflict as soon as we can and raise awareness about it and fund our programs in the area. And so I'm really excited to be here today because we've heard amazing things about your guys' school. And so I'm here with my team. We got Abby, Brenda, and Mary. They're all out there. And so we brought one of our latest films called Move. And Move was a follow-up to Comedy 2012 that went viral earlier this year. And so when we released Comedy 2012, we were hoping to get 500,000 views within till December. And so we're not even there yet. And so within the first week, we got over 100 million views, which was amazing. But a lot of people didn't have this personal connection that you guys are having now, so they had a lot of questions about it, and they were really confused about a lot of our programs and stuff like that. And so we're releasing Move to clear up a lot of the questions that people had, and to address what we need this semester and what progress has been made since Comedy 2012. And so I'm really excited for you guys to see the film today. And then right after that, my teammate Mary, she came here all the way from northern Uganda to share her experience with you guys. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her. And then right after that, we'll take time for questions. But that's enough for me, and so here is Move.
Good morning, guys. My name is Mary Imajle from northern Uganda. My first time to be in the state and first time outside Uganda. But first, I must say thank you guys for supporting us, sacrificing your time to be with us. We are really very grateful. On behalf of my team, I want to say thank you so much. As I was saying, my first time out of Uganda, first time in the state, things are looking so crazy and amazing at the same time. I can't explain all and I can't share with you all. But first, I must share with you one. Though it's not so much exciting, but to me it was so exciting. My first time to know that waters are not only like used for other domestic work and other things only. It was when I realized when I slept on a waterbed for the first time in one of the households. So that day, it was the best day in my life. Apart from feeling like just like on the bed, but that day I was feeling like I was swimming in an ocean. I was feeling like there's a strong wave which is coming like to move me around. And lucky enough, I had a chance to sleep 2 people in that bed. So when she turns around, I feel like the wave is now moving. So I would make each and every job to make her like turn a bit so that I feel like I'm on wave. I would tell her, please, can you stop snoring? So she would turn a bit and I would feel the wave moving. I was so excited on that day. And that day was the best day that I stayed in the state. I'm here with you today to share with my personal experience in growing this war and how my life changed after the war. In 2002 and 2003, the LRA launched attack in my community and killed 700 people, abducting 500. Life changed from that time, from the happy face and joyful child that I used to be in as a child that time. It changed to a sorrowful child with the tears every day. I dropped out of school because I lost most of my relatives who would support me educationally. So after one semester, when those one who knew like the importance of education, they started raising funds to put me back in school. So I went back and finished up my middle school and high school. So I worked very hard at school, knowing that that was the only opportunity to change my future, and that was the only light that would bear a permanent light to my future. So I worked very hard and got very good points to take me in the university in 2009. But as if my working hard was not seen by anyone, because in 2009 when I was supposed to join university, since they could not manage to raise enough tuition to put me in college, so they had to give up. University is very expensive in Uganda, and scholarships are not awarded like here. It's very rare to get scholarship. So that time I moved from one place to another, from one organization to another, searching for help, but I failed to get. I came and sat down and I was nearly losing hope. But I remember what my late dad told me, that when one door closes, remember another one will open. All doors will never shut at a go. So I kept hoping that another door will open, though this one has closed. So when I sat down and 1 week later, I had the advertisement for the Legacy Scholarship Program. First time in the history for an organization to advertise for a scholarship on radio. It had never happened, and I thought I was dreaming that day. So I planned to apply, though I was doubting, but I applied, and after 1 week later, called me for the interview, and 1 week later again, they called me and they told me I'd gotten a scholarship. I thought it was just a dream, but it was the reality. Had to join school immediately. The fact that I was late. So I finished my school this year with a Bachelor of Arts in Social Development, and I'm going to graduate in January. But first, I must thank you people for making me have this light, for making me have an investment that I will never regret in life, something that no one can take it away from me. Thank you guys so much for rallying behind us. And all the 1,000 students at school, they're really so happy, and they send their sincere thanks to you. Welcome it, please. We are grateful for the support you have shown us. I'm here on behalf of those one in Central African Republic, Southern Sudan, and Democratic Republic of Congo, who are still going through this war. The war moved out of northern Uganda in 2006, and we are back at home, trying to recover from the war, and all of us are at peace. But this war is still going on. Those people are suffering, and no one knows whether it lives tomorrow or it dies today. Life is just by chance. And we can change this history. The fact that you have shown me the chain of love has taught me a lesson, never to let the chain of love end with me. That's why I'm here today, please. Let's extend this chain of love to these people. If we all agree that peace is a project of everyone, irrespective of the age, color, tribe, or where you're from, then let's stand together, unite and fight for our generation to experience peace, love, and joy, and change the history of the entire world. That is not only through AK-47 that peace can be experienced, but rather it's a matter of love, unity, and peace. A matter of peace, love, and unity that we can face, and peace can reign. Thank you so much, as you will join us to make this world a better world to live in, and make our generation a better generation. Your children will ask you one day, Mom, what did you do to the people who were suffering? And you will have no word to tell them. Join us as we try to have a challenge for our future generation to learn from. Thank you. Yeah, this is Logan. And Logan is one of my teammates. He's so amazing, and I want to welcome him back on stage. Yeah, but before, I want to tell you a cool story about Logan. Logan likes wearing this t-shirt, but I don't like it so much. I don't like that t-shirt. Because of the color, it's a bit faded to us. But that is not all. What I love about him is maybe his hair. I hated his hair to death with everything that I had when I first arrived, because this hair is associated to very many bad things in Uganda. All the bad things that you can say, like thieves, everything. So when I reached and saw Logan as one of my teammates, I nearly bypassed him. But I remember that they told us that whether you like it or not, those are your teammates, and you have to live with them for 3 good months. So I had no choice than to cope up with him. So I started staying with him like for the first, second day, 3 days gone down the road. There was no any negative attitude that I noticed. So I was like, maybe this is a style in America, I don't know. So after 1 week, it was just being extraordinary, so good. I came to realize that I think this is a style in America, and seeing very many people with different styles of hair, I was like, okay, this is a style. And I have a story to tell, because a book is not judged by its cover, but rather the thing inside. So I judge Logan by his cover, his hair, not knowing what he holds inside. Thank you.
So it is a style here in the U.S. for this haircut, but it's not a popular one, I'll tell you that much. It's funny, back where I live in West Virginia, it's almost unheard of, so I'm like walking in a store and I can see people like stop dead in their tracks. Like they'll see me and they'll just stop and just like, it's really funny. Back where I live, like in California, this is kind of normal, but back in West Virginia, it's not too normal. Yeah, so I just want to take a minute to thank Mary. I've been on the road with her for 10 weeks now, and I've been able to share the stage with her all this time. It's so amazing, and I thank her every day. But I just want to give her a really special thank you because she's made this experience amazing for me, and I would not want to be on the stage with anyone else for this 10 weeks. So for the last screening that I get to share the stage with her, I just want to thank her so much for the dedication she has to ending this conflict and going through with her education. And so can we give her a really, really big round of applause? And answer a few questions if you guys have it. And so anything about the film Move, Coney 2012, Invisible Children, or anything from Mary, we would love to answer right now. So if you guys have a few questions, we would love to answer. Anybody wants to do this start? Yeah.
Okay, so kind of 2 questions. One, was that you in the video?
I saw you.
Yes, that was me. I don't know, I get embarrassed of it because I have like this really stank face on. And like they were giving us a serious talk in the office, and I'm like sitting there like this, and I always like whenever I sit, I just get this like really mean looking face. So everybody's like, I saw you in the film. I was like, oh no. I just have this really odd face. Yeah.
Second, how many world leaders have already pledged that they will be there in DC?
Yeah, that's so awesome because just yesterday we got our 9th world leader. So we have 9 out of the 10 world leaders, and the only one we need now is Sudan, which is one of the most crucial. And so we're still reaching out to the Sudanese government to send a high-up representative to be at Move DC. And so we're having people message out to them. So if you go to coney2012.com, you can get their email that you can send a message directly to them, putting pressure on them to send a representative. And so we've had thousands of people do that. We actually had so many people doing it that their website crashed. And so we're reaching out to them as much as we can with the resources we have, because we need to let them know we're serious about this, and the whole world is serious about them showing up and representing Sudan to show that they want to end this conflict. Yeah. That was a good one. Is there any others? Anything for Mary? Yeah, all the way in the back.
How many people have signed up for Saturday?
Yes, so we just updated our website, and it's over 10,000 people. So it was 10,725 last time I checked. And so there are so many people going. And I know I'm still trying to talk my parents into being 2 of those registrants that are going, but it's really cool to see that people all over the world are actually showing up for this. There's people from South America that are showing up. I have a friend in New Zealand who's coming, one in the UK, Nepal. And so it's really cool to see that it's not just like a US issue or a Uganda issue. It's a world issue, and a lot of people care about it. And so there's thousands of people from the US coming, a a lot from Canada. We have 2 teams up in Canada that are trying to get people to rally alongside with us. So there's buses that are coming down from Canada bringing hundreds of people, and there's some from Mexico coming up and all over the U.S. And so they have like carpools from California driving all the way over, and so some of the people left California this morning and they're driving over to make it there on Saturday for DC. Yeah, so it's really awesome. Yeah, right here.
Being as deeply involved in the organization as you are, do you think that it has potentially affected any of your personal job opportunities or any future plans you may have?
Oh yeah. And so, like, before I even heard about Invisible Children, I was in high school and I was wanting to be like successful, as I call it. So getting like a really nice job and making money. And so, like, after I heard about Invisible Children and were able to work with them, I really wanted to change like the way I went about being successful. Like, for me, being successful is helping other people. And so I really wanted to go into, like, I'm studying graphic design right now. And so, like, Invisible Children has like these awesome t-shirts that I wear every day. I love them. Even when I'm not working with Invisible Children, I wear them every day, just because I love the design behind them and like the meaning. And so, like, I really want to go into like t-shirt design and for something bigger than just a t-shirt. And so something that has real meaning and that can like help spread awareness about certain issues around the world. And so that's what I want to go into. At first it was like, oh, I want to go into this big management to make money. But I really decided to like live my life a different way. And it's really cool to see like how many different like majors are in Invisible Children. Like some people want to go into like education and nonprofit management and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see the opportunities that Invisible Children has given me. And like just in my own life, like my organization and like my drive to finish education has been so much more from being able to share the stage with Mary and hearing like, how hard she worked to do her education and now that she's graduated. So it really motivated me to want to finish, because right before I came here, it was kind of like that third year of university. It was like, where am I going? What am I doing? And then so it was really good for me to take that break to come here with Invisible Children. And it's like awesome to see like our scholarship program that's putting people into university and stuff like that. So it's really motivated me to want to do more and to actually be something in my community. That's a really good question. Yeah, was there one over here? Anyone? All right, well, if you guys don't have any questions, we're going to be hanging out right outside the room during lunch and a little bit after. And so if you guys have any other questions or just want to talk to us one-on-one, please come talk to us. We're pretty friendly people. I think we are. And so you guys can come talk to us, ask us questions. And so I want to let you guys know there's a lot of ways you can get involved today. And so out at our table, we have these $1 bracelet packs. And so it's the Uganda 2012 bracelet, a sticker, and then a little bit more information about our team. And it's one way you can show that you care about this issue and you want to see it come to an end. And so we wear our Company 2012 bracelets all day. I've been wearing mine for about a year now, since Company 2012 first started. So it's really cool to see that people see it and they know about it. And so we have that out there. We have free posters we want you guys to take, because every Thursday we're doing like mini cover the nights. And so we want people to know about moves you see and about what's happening. And so we have those posters out there if you want to put some up around your community and like coffee shops and stuff like that to let people know that this event is going on and Invisible Children didn't back down after Company 2012 and we're still pushing through. And then if you guys want to go to DC, come talk to us. If you really, really want to go, definitely come talk to us and look at the website about how you can get there. If you can't get there, we totally understand. It's only a few days away. And so we're going to be live streaming the event in DC. And so you can go to our website and watch it live as it's happening if you can't go. And so we want you guys to throw that link out there to all your friends, let them know that this is happening. And even if they can't go, they can still show their support by watching the live stream. And so come talk to us at all. Come talk to us. We're really, really friendly. We want to talk to you guys, give you more information. And finally, I just want to thank every single teacher back there for bringing their students down and giving us this opportunity to come to your school. And I know we've been here before, and you guys have been so supportive. And I really appreciate the time and dedication you guys are doing for education and for letting us come here. So thank you guys so much.